film tiny animals, Big Little Journeys needed the help of scientists and local people working at the forefront of conservation.
Wow. Oh, wow!
In Taiwan, the team work with Dr. Nick Swan, who has tracked critically endangered pangolins for the past decade.
When she walks away.
Yeah. Okay. 到目前为止，我有救援过超过100到200只的穿山甲。
Nick gives the team an opportunity to get a pangolin's eye view of the world, and it's one that's full of danger. Globally, 300,000 pangolins are poached every year for their meat and scales. Only in Taiwan is their population stable, but they still face very real threats.
在台湾来说的话，他们主要面临的问题是游荡犬只的攻击，还有兽夹以及栖地的破坏。
Pangolins are animals that I've wanted to film for years. And then you come to a rescue centre and you see the reality.
But it's not all bad news. Nick is preparing to release a young, rescued male. His return to the wild gives the team an opportunity to closely film the behavior of this elusive species. To monitor the progress of released individuals, Nick and his team conduct regular examinations.
And it's thanks to the rescue centre that are giving these charming, rare, incredible animals a chance in nature. And I think we all should be very, very pleased that people like Nick are out there fighting to protect the natural world.
The camera crew are preparing to film the pangolin's first steps back into the wild.
我们会让它在环境中走路，然后去评估它野外生存的能力，包括像挖洞、找食物或者是爬树这些技能。它的存在会让整个生态系统更健全、更健康。我们不应该让它消失。
11,000 miles away, in Brazil, the team are filming an animal harder to follow. A family of golden-headed lion tamarins.
They really go when they want to. Like for them, they're not traveling far, they're just jumping between trees. But for the crew, we're like walking up and down very steep slopes, like very tangled terrain.
They're super small for a primate and very fast. You have to imagine like the face of a tamarin is maybe the size of a polar bear's nose. So keeping that in focus while they're moving is very tricky.
Keeping up with them is only possible because of the work of conservationist Joannason Vicente and his team, who are using radio collars to track their movements.
Nosso principal objetivo é trabalhar com a conservação do mico-leão da dourada. Então a gente monitora grupos que ocorrem dentro desse habitat.
88% of the Atlantic forest has been cut down, so understanding how lion tamarins travel is essential for their conservation.
It's been little journeys for them. They're just pinging across the top of the trees, but they've kept us on our toes.
Come on, let's follow.
In Taiwan, the team are filming in a thick bamboo forest.
I'm hoping the pangolin isn't just going to run away from us, because it's quite difficult to move around in here.
We've just got to work really calmly because we can't startle him. If we do, he'll just roll up into a ball.
It's not just working at a pangolin's pace that makes filming a challenge. It's also the weather.
It's a bit soggy now. I'm feeling a bit soggy now.
Don't worry.
We only have a very narrow period of time where it's light enough to film and the pangolin is awake.
In Brazil, the lion tamarins lead the team to a cabruca. Here, local farmers use traditional techniques to grow shade-loving crops, whilst preserving the natural habitat for wildlife. But Johannesson has other ambitions.
Nosso objetivo em poder reflorestar essa área, a gente consegue aumentar o hábitat do mico-leão da cara dourada e, ao mesmo tempo, fazer uma conectividade entre fragmentos mais próximos.
As the lion tamarins settle into their new home, the team switch to remote-controlled cameras.
Each night they're coming back to sleep in tree hollows. We found that most nights they're sleeping in the same one, but sometimes they do catch us out.
With the support of local communities, the future is looking brighter for golden-headed lion tamarins. In Taiwan, the team's time filming pangolins is coming to an end. But by using camera traps and attaching a tag, Nick can continue to monitor his behavior.
我先稍微看一下它的状况，然后再让它自己走出来。
Pangolins are the most trafficked mammal on Earth, so every release is a victory.
There is hope for many of these endangered species. All it needs is passionate people who want to make a difference.
再见，拜拜。
There's people like Nick that are really helping to ensure that these amazing creatures live out here in the world that they belong in. So it's amazing to see.